What's up, guys? I just want to come on here for not going to take up too much time tonight, but I do want to talk about is a burning question I've heard a lot. Is Tennessee, the Volunteers, Final Four good in the tourney? It could go either way. That's something that, like I said, can go either way. Um, but for me, I'm gonna go through some previous games and let's talk about it, see what kind of happens, see what kind of, is this a Final Four team, heading into the Sweet 16 this week. Okay, so let's go through their losses first and foremost. And before I get into this, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know I did not release my bracket. If you guys heard of Big Orange Mullet on TikTok, y'all be sure to go to follow him. He did a group for brackets, and I put one in, and it's not looking too well. I did not call it very well, and I will say this about Tennessee. I had Tennessee out in the round of 32. I had Tennessee beating Louisiana, which they did, but I had, get this, and I feel really bad about it, but I'll let it out. I had Oral Roberts defeating Duke and turning around to the round of 32 and making the Sweet 16 and defeating Tennessee in the round of 32 to advance that Sweet 16. That did not happen. Matter of fact, it happened the exact opposite of that. Tennessee beats Louisiana. Duke hammers Oral Roberts. And then Tennessee hammers Duke. Physicality with Tennessee. Okay, so let's get in this. Let's look at Tennessee's losses first. Okay, so to start off, it was a big game. A lot of eyes on the game. It's at Arizona. They were number 9 in the nation. They lost 70-75. That was also going into a game that Arizona had a huge win streak on their home court. Was going to be very, very tough to beat them anyway. The bigs of Arizona. But now Arizona didn't even make it out of the round of 64. All right, so was it just that Arizona was too hyped up for the game, and then they kind of just fell off against Princeton? I don't know. But Tennessee loses that one. Okay, 75-70. And now they lose another one, another key game. They lose to Florida. They go on the road to Florida, and they lose 54-67. Ouch. That one hurts. That one stung as a Tennessee fan. We was just bullied down low. No doubt about it. Any way, shape, or form you want to call it, we were bullied. Just straight bullied down low. Could not get a stop when we needed one. Lose by 13. That one hurt as a Tennessee fan. That hurt. And then we go on the road to Vanderbilt and we lose 65-66 on a buzzer beater. All right. A lot of things can happen in college basketball. Buzzer beaters happen. You let a team hang around and they will soon enough beat you on a buzzer beater. It happened to Tennessee. And then they turn around and let it happen again on their home court against Missouri, 85-86. Now let's just go ahead and put this out there. That is not like Tennessee. To let 86 points. That's not like, if Tennessee is letting that many points go, trust me when I say this, don't count on Tennessee to win. That's just the truth about it. Do not count on Tennessee to win. If they're giving, I don't know, 60 plus, 65 plus, it's going to be very, very tough for Tennessee to win because that takes them out of their game and what they're trying to do. That takes them out of their game plan, and I think it really affects on how the game is played out for Tennessee. So if that kind of happens for Tennessee, kind of watch out for Tennessee, if they are able to get a win. And then a team that just owned us, home and away, lost both times against Kentucky. I point out the one at Kentucky, 54-66, stomped again. Here you are. 66 points. Gave 66 to Vandy. Gave 66 to Kentucky. Yeah, 66 isn't that much. But like I said, it takes Tennessee out of what they want to do. They want to physically hurt you mentally. They just want to bruise you up, okay, and make it very, very hard for you to score the basketball. And when they're not able to do that, it takes them out of their game plan. Okay, excuse me, guys. Okay, so yes, a team we just were not physical with. We were pounded physicality from Kentucky just beat us up. Okay, no other way to look at it. That happened. All right, then we lose on the road to number 24 Texas A&M. Texas A&M had a really, really good team. Went to the SEC championship last year, lost to Tennessee, went back to it this year. Tennessee, man, is just I don't know. Again, here they are, 68 points. Wasn't able to physically win the game. That's the kind of the key to Tennessee. Like I've said over and over and over. Okay, Auburn. At Auburn, last game of the season, regular season, lose 70-79. Here we are again, 79 points. That is not Tennessee basketball. Okay, so we went through some key losses. Now let's go through some key wins. And these are some big wins, guys. Not going to hold you much longer. I will let you know my opinion on if this is a Final Four good team. All right, so wins. We got to bring it up. The number 3 team in the nation, the defending national champions, Kansas, which is now out of the March Madness tourney, beat them 64-50. All right, that is what Tennessee wants. They want to hold you to 50 points. That is key to them to win a game. So they beat them. Then they go to a neutral site game against Maryland, 56-53. When they let Maryland crawl back into that game, they were beating them down, but letting Maryland crawl back into the game, was able to gain some momentum up there in the Big Apple, and let it get to a 3-point game. But nonetheless, it was number 13 Maryland. They win the game by 3. Number 10 Texas at home, lost last year, came back, won it this year, 82-71. Okay, now you're going to stop me there, and you're going to say, wait a minute, Brent, that's not what you said. If they're scoring 60, 65 plus, that affects Tennessee. All right, let's say this, it was on a home floor. We were so ready for this game. We donned some new jerseys, been wearing them here recently. I love them, love the new look. We were hyped up for this game. This was a game we wanted. We wanted to get back for Rick Barnes and his old school at Texas. And we were able to pull off the win 82-71. So that was kind of an emotional game. So kind of helped Tennessee drive through and find a way to win 82-71. Okay, number 25, Auburn at the time. At home, 46-43. Dude, 43 points. Okay, that is a beat down on defensive side of the ball. Yes, they held us to 46. It was a defensive game all the way around. And Tennessee finds a way to win defensive games. All right, and then you got to look at number 1 Alabama. Number 1 Alabama, they won 68-59. A 9-point game against the number 1 team in the country. Probably one of the biggest picks in the NCAA tournament. Tennessee already has a win against them. There you go. Okay, that's huge. That's huge. Again, held on to 59 points. What Tennessee wants to do. And then let's look at the Arkansas game. 75-57. Again, physicality. That's what Tennessee does. Now, yes, they let Louisiana get back into the game, but yes, nonetheless, they won the round of 64. But I know a game that everyone's talking about that leads us up to this question. Is Tennessee Final Four good? The Duke game. 65-52. Tennessee used physical defense. Banged them up. Coach K said it himself. Tennessee deserved to win that game because of their elite defense. Coach K, come out of his own mouth. He said that. Tennessee's defense was just so physical, was so elite. They took one of the, if not the hottest team in the country and held them to 52 points. I guess that's huge, okay? Now we're looking into the Sweet 16 against number 9 seed Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic beats the Cinderella team, if you will, this year in Farrell Dickinson. I hope I pronounced that right. Not a name that you look to say a lot. Just a little side note, he did take the job, head coach from FDU. He took the job to Iona to be their next head basketball coach. But nonetheless, let's go back to this. Okay, so FAU beats a good Memphis team, beats FDU, travels to the Sweet 16 to play Tennessee. Now it leads us back to this question. Is Tennessee Final Four good? That's the question. That's what everybody wants to know. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Don't look at the shirt. Listen to me. Yes, Tennessee is Final Four good. And I believe me, guys. If you guys don't believe me, get in touch with Big Orange Mullet. Yada, yada, yada. I'll take a screenshot if you would like to see it of my bracket. I had Tennessee eliminated by Oral Roberts in round of 32. But this team, this is not the team I was expecting to see. This is not the team. This team is showing up like they should. They need to be physical. They need to smash mouth basketball. Okay, that's the kind of Tennessee team that they want to be, and that's how they get wins. They are physical, way more physical than the other guys on the other side. And just for Florida Atlantic, already comments of comparing us to an Australian rugby team. We appreciate the comment. We'll see you in the Sweet 16. You heard it here at Diggin' Sports. I do believe Tennessee's Final Four good. Let me know. You guys chime in and let me know what you guys think. Do you think they're Final Four good? Or who do you think is going to be in the Final Four this year? It's going to be a good one. It's going to be great. A lot of things can happen still left here. Sweet 16 and in. But you heard it here first at Diggin' Sports. As always here, keep digging.